Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Peace World. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow.
So this video went viral last night, and it's a video of a high school race, I believe. And these women are running the race, and something absolutely unbelievable, something that I've never seen before. The young lady hits another young lady with the baton.
Y'all know the internet, so
Like during a race?
always gonna come through with another angle. They're running. Winds her arm back and hits
Oh,
her.
damn.
An accident would have been her tripping over your foot. An accident would have been, I don't know, knocking the baton out of her hand, not cracking her upside the head with it. You mean to tell me she's saying that was an accident? There's no way. Like you said, you don't pull your arm back like that while you're running. Why are you running like
Yeah, that's like cock, like you're cocking your arm back for that one.
this and swinging down? Like, in what world are you that upset that you're losing a race? You hit someone upside the head?
That is a problem with the younger generation now. Like, the emotional control, to be able to control their anger and their frustrations and things, they've lost it. Most young people have lost all of that.
With a metal stick?
Oh, it's metal.
Nah, you can cry all the alligator tears you want to cry, baby girl. I'm sorry.
I thought
All
they
the
were
people
plastic.
defending you over on Facebook, your family and friends defending you over on Facebook need to shut up.
They do.
Honestly. You shouldn't have even said anything without a lawyer sitting next to you. Let's start there. You hit that girl so hard, her skull is cracked.
Oh! Damn! I didn't look that bad, but a metal baton to a woman's head? Yeah, okay. Damn!
That's not an accident. You not running. Bam! What?
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm rewatching the clip. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised she's able to stand straight after that. You're running, you're tired, and then you get hit upside the head, and she didn't just collapse. Shout out to her.
I'm surprised she didn't fracture her skull. I might have collapsed under that. That's some heavy blow.
But apparently, this woman, she just mentioned crocodile tears because the woman who hit the other woman, she done an interview crying, basically saying that it's not her fault and that it was an accident and that she's actually the victim.
Hold on, stop scrolling. Imagine somebody hit you with the nastiest you ever felt in the back of your head, and now they're on social media saying that you're not caring for their feelings. Let's roll the clip.
All of this just because of a 9-second video.
Crying with one eye is
Everybody has
crazy.
feelings.
Look at this.
You're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right? They're going
Dang it! This angle, it works even worse. That day.
No.
an angle.
Oh, she did
You know
fall.
I had to rewind it, so let's look. I'm not gonna bap to you. Look at your arm. Nah.
No,
Yeah, you so
my
close.
jeez.
Yeah.
Hell no way. There's no way. And she's crying out of one eye. She probably put some eye drops in there. Look, it's a great strategy because we always see these women crying, no tears. You gotta drop a couple eye drops, right? But
Yep.
you gotta drop two. You gotta drop eye drops in both eyes so it looks more
Correct.
natural. You crying out of one eye, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you did it. You did it. Yeah, you did it. Can't pronounce their first names. But basically, Miss Tucker, who was running and got hit, suffered a concussion and a skull fracture during the track meet
Holy
with her,
crap.
Miss Everett.
A
Every
concussion
camera
too?
angle shows that it looks like she intentionally whacked her, but she claims that she lost her balance and then her head was just magically there to catch the baton. Or stick, whatever y'all call it. But I'm gonna leave that for y'all to decide. Do you feel like she accidentally got her?
Hell
Or,
no. Put those
we gotta
tears
go off
away.
what the cameras are showing us.
We all
From
know
every
you
angle.
lied.
Look, she did this on purpose. No doubts in my mind. But I don't really know what the repercussions of this are gonna.
I did hear about this story a little bit, and I heard about like there was racism involved, and it was like suppressing. I was just like, what? What racism? You just hit people.
what the punishments could be. I mean, they are in high school. I don't know how it works, but I'm sorry. There's no.
That's assault to the finest degree, P. Come on, like you fractured her skull and gave her a concussion by whacking her in the head. If this was men, you're going to jail.
No way you can gaslight me into believing that. Come on, man. She damn near could have killed her.
I'm a 6 in the United States, maybe a 7 on a really good day. In Brazil, I am a 1. No, I'm not even a 1. I'm a 0.5, bro.
They all literally look like supermodels. The women there look like supermodels. They're all ripped. They got a juicy fat ass, and they got like, of them got abs, literally. No, honestly, guys, she's literally not wrong. Like, Brazilian women, I have not seen one unfit Brazilian woman in my entire life. All of them, yeah, especially when it comes to fitness, 10 out of 10.
Because they know it matters to men. And it gets them plenty of attention and it helps them, move up in life. So why wouldn't they maintain and take care of themselves? Unlike the women here that think that men should just love you the way you are.
There's a different level of beauty in Brazil. Like, baby, in Brazil, I'm a 0. Brazilian woman, come to the front. Come to the front.
I'm glad you're honest, girl. You're honest.
I literally need them to drop their workout routine. Like, all of them are bloody ripped. And I think that's because in Brazil, they have like a massive gym and fitness culture. But
they do.
Boy, that fitness culture is paying off because everyone looks tea. I just know when I step foot in Brazil, I'm going to be humbled so bad.
Look, there's a saying in football. Football is a humbler. But also life can be a humbler, right?
True.
And, you can think you're the shit.
Traveling can humble you very greatly too.
And then you go to a certain place and you realize, damn, you ain't like that, right?
Yep.
I've seen a lot of men speak about how they thought they were doing good. They thought they were... And then they went to Miami and they realized, whoa, I'm not on this level, right? So this isn't surprising. But it's also, now people understand why so many men go out to these places. The standard of women in some of these countries, based on what the majority of men want, is just higher.
Right? There's like over here, 60% of women are obese. It is definitely not like that in Asian countries. It's probably maybe like 5%, 10%.
He's going mad. Yeah, that's what
I've been with
I
my
said.
boyfriend for about 10 years. I've got 2 kids. What am I gonna do? Spend 20 bags on a wedding and I don't make no profit off this wedding? Am I selling tickets?
Wait. Asians make profit off our weddings because the way we operate our weddings. What is she talking about?
Well, this is how I think. That's my mentality.
You know the thing. Big up your boyfriend. Big up your boyfriend. He's on badness. We're not trying to marry like 10 years and we're still going mad. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Your
put like
fiance,
9.
are you engaged?
No.
Big bad boy. Yeah, 10 years, no commitment. Bad boy. Bad boy.
Yeah,
baby father.
Yeah,
2 kids. Is he a bit?
2 kids.
Oh,
Kids.
okay,
My
okay.
son's 7.
Bad boy. And you breed it. You're a bad boy. You bad boy.
Nah,
Does he need to marry me if I know he rapes me?
You're a bad
Tell
boy.
the girls that.
Yeah.
Tell the girls that.
I read that.
Oh my God,
I read that. He's a bad boy. He's a bad boy. You made her believe that you're a gangster.
I have to.
I rate
I've
you.
got when
You made her believe
pattern,
that
and when
he's
we're
mad.
pattern and we
Here's my thing, right? There are some people who don't want to get married. Like, there are some women who don't want to get married.
True. A
they
lot
don't
of
care
men
for it,
don't
right?
nowadays.
You find that type of woman and you're a man who doesn't want to get married, fantastic. There are some women who do want to get married.
Correct.
But a man doesn't want to get married. And she's living in this limbo.
Correct.
I don't feel like that's right. I feel like you should find someone who wants what you want. Her justification for not getting married isn't a good one. Oh, what, 20 bags in a wedding? I have a friend who just went to the marriage place. They just got married. It wasn't nothing crazy. 10, 15 people. They just, you don't have to spend money on a wedding. So that...
Again, for Asians, like at least my family, Chinese, Cambodian family, we do a nice little celebration. It's usually at a restaurant, 9-course dinner, lobster. I love the lobster. But everybody donates. Like, we invite our closest friends and family. To tell you the truth, we don't really invite a lot of Americans that much. I've discussed this with my family. We only maybe invite one table, which is 10 people of Americans or so, because we know Americans don't donate or don't give money the same way Asians do. So we just try to make as much profit as possible. But for my sister's wedding, I think we spent $40,000 and we got about $70,000 back. So there was about $30,000 profit. Plus, my sister got a lot of jewelry and things from all my closest aunts and things like that. So it was about a $30,000 like little pot for the family or for the couple to start their life together. They can use it to buy, put a down payment on a house, put a down payment on a donut store. This is just my family with the donut store stuff. Or, they can buy stuff for the house or things for babies and things like that. So that's why our weddings are usually profitable. And if it isn't profitable, that means they don't like you. That means either you were a bad family member to where you didn't donate that much to everybody else or whatever it is. So it's karma. It's whatever you donate, you kind of get back. So I donate usually about $300. My dad does about $300 to $500 depending on how close they are to us. And then hopefully when I get married again or when I have kids and my kids get married and things like that, their families are going to donate that $300 back. So it's just like kind of us like putting money together and just spending it around or spinning it around the family the whole time because it goes back and forth.
That's not a good justification for her. A lot of men will be like the other guy who was like, yeah, tell these women this, tell these women that. But would you tell your daughter that?
Hell no.
Would you tell your daughter that? I don't think so. I think we'd want our daughters to have standards. Exactly. I think we'd want our daughters to marry before they carry. Or at least commitment. You guys have bought a house together. You guys... something tying you guys together. But again,
unless nowadays there are very good men that don't want to get married, have stable heads on their shoulders, have a future, but they're okay with just that long-term, forever monogamous relationship. If I met the man and the man kind of portrays that to me and he seems like a good man, I might be okay with the having kids before marriage part. I might, but obviously, the baseline of everything is marry before you carry.
She might be a person that doesn't want to get married, and there's nothing inherently wrong with that. So if you guys don't know, Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Xavier Worthy was arrested on assault charges. Allegedly, he had put hands on his girlfriend, and his girlfriend reported him. And there was a lot of coverage, obviously. People were talking about it. Let's get into one of these videos.
Breaking news, y'all. We got to sit up here and talk. I couldn't even finish my damn pancakes. I had just fixed me some pancakes, eggs, and bacon just a minute ago. And news just came in that Xavier Worthy was arrested for strangulation, strangulation, like he done choked somebody of the household member. I pray it was not who I think it was. Lord have mercy. Why do y'all boys keep putting y'all hands on people? You made too much money to be put.
See, like it goes straight to believing that the man did everything, but never ever in their minds think that, oh, he does seem like a good guy. He might not have done something, but nope, straight. As soon as you see the headlines.
If you want to go to boxing class, you want to be up there with Gervonta Davis, or Mayweather or somebody, go sign up for one of their classes. If y'all, you got to learn how to control your temper. I understand, when you go.
I wish you women would say this to other women too.
Going through stuff, so much is just piled up on you. That's why y'all got to go to therapy, counseling, all that good stuff. Go to church. Y'all got to stop this. We got to stop. And I understand I be wanting to choke me. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't go around choking folks. I got to keep my hands to myself. Because guess what? There are consequences to me putting my hands on someone. Xavier Worthy, baby, you work too much. You got too much at stake for you to be sitting over here putting yourself in these type of situations, baby. You got to do better, okay? You need somebody to talk to. I know y'all could go help the boy go get a therapist or something, or a counselor. Go to church. Go to Bible studies. Learn your Bible. All jokes aside, y'all, for real, we got to do better. I'm tired of seeing it.
Again, when things find out that it's the other way around, these women don't seem to be talking in the same gusto at the other women that are doing the horrible things.
I'm tired of seeing our athletes going down the drunk. You know how quick they is to cancel, y'all. I don't know why y'all playing with these folk money. Come on now. I want to know y'all thoughts down below.
I can't lie, that was some great coverage. Very enthusiastic. You know, telling these men, can't be putting hands on women. You know, understand things happening, but you got to control yourself, go to church, etc., etc.
It wasn't a bad.
Great advice. But fortunately, these charges turned out to be false. She conjured them up. They were tooth fairy accusations. You know, fairy tale things. False. Non-existent. And the men had a field day with this.
Man, the actions of pro sprinter Tia Jones are disgusting, and she needs to be in jail. But I made a tweet about her recently because she got Xavier Worthy.
The man looks good with his dreads. Can't believe that. Bitch. Fucking ripped them out.
My twin brother sent to jail for some shit that he didn't even do. And then she tried to extort bro and ruin his career. He got a $16 million contract. She tried to get that taken away because she got caught cheating. So I made a tweet. I said, old girl cheated on Worthy, was caught on camera, assaulted bro, attempted to extort bro, lied to the cops to ruin his career and his $13 million contract. When the news dropped, everybody was celebrating his potential demise. But now turns out he didn't do anything and she did everything. Send that filthy thought to jail. And just like she was trying to ruin his career, Adidas Running pulled a plug on that Nightcrawler. These bitches gotta start taking some accountability for their actions. You can lie on a motherfucker and ruin their career, but luckily you were caught on camera, and that's the only reason he free. If it wasn't for camera and technology, he would.
Hidden cameras, guys. Hidden cameras. Just don't put them in the bathrooms or, you know, in the bedrooms. Just, you know, in certain, or in the bedroom, but obviously not pointing directly at your bed or something. But you know what I mean.
Probably be sitting in jail and everybody be clapping and cheering. But bitches like this get to do whatever and then walk free with no consequences once it's all over with, because he ain't gonna press charges. He already said he wasn't pressing charges on the hoe. But when motherfuckers get to doing shit like this, you gotta be real stiff on a bitch.
I feel like you gotta press charges. The reason women are getting away with these things is men are not pressing charges, and I get why. You're okay. You're the man. You don't want to fucking cause any issues and stuff like that. But no, it's called repercussions of actions. You must show them that there are repercussions. If all men are just letting this slide, that's why they're doing it en masse like this, guys.
This is unacceptable. And the fact that if there was no cameras, his whole contract and shit would have been gone. They need to take her fucking contract and send her ass to jail and send her ass back to the streets.
Give this man the Adidas contract.
Have her ass on OnlyFans for some money.
Look, we've spoken about this before, but there needs to be some sort of new law passed, or something needs to happen where these women get punished for false people. Because there are probably men that make false accusations as well.
Correct.
Need to be punished for false accusations. Whatever charges he was going to face, whatever time, she should face that as well. And look, are most accusations false? I'm not saying that. But some of these false accusations, these women are lying, knowingly lying, trying to ruin a man's life just because you guys broke up, just because he cheated, just because of what? There's no rationale for this, and they should be punished accordingly. But I found it very interesting, man. That same woman who, you know, she posted the video initially with so much enthusiasm.
Breaking news, y'all. We got
Her update, it was really mundane.
Of
It was kind of like when all the women had to admit in the Brick Lady situation they were wrong and they had no energy. I'm like, bro, like what's going on? Like, where's the energy?
Hey y'all, so I just wanted to come on here and clear up some of the, things that we heard about
You dress different. It's all professional now and stuff.
pertaining to him and his fiance. Breaking news, y'all. We got just so happened, yes. I think the situation was between him and his fiance. Well, maybe ex-fiance now. So basically what was said in the reports was that he hired an investigator and, caught his fiance cheating on him. And then he, asked her to, get out of his home.
A lot of,
out of their residence, and she wasn't willing to go. It seems like, they may have gotten into a brawl, which we all are human. We all go
we're all are human now. It's not the Keep your hands to yourself.
Things where, we have disagreements. We feel like...
Yeah, look, we all have disagreements, but I never had a brawl with a woman. Like, come on now, let's not normalize that. A brawl? Oh, no, let's not do that.
And so she wasn't willing to leave. So they said that she messed up one of the rooms in his home, that she pulled his dreads. They probably, like I said, they got into...
You guys know my feeling about the dreads part.
What normal people do, we're all different, you know what I'm saying? So of course sometimes
he needs church. You need some God, y'all.
We are going to have situations where we have disagreements. But word of advice to you, Xavier, I feel like, once you found that situation out, and it's easier said than done, because when emotions are high, it's easier said than done. So basically, what I would have did in that situation, I most definitely would have just, probably had some help to help her, get her things.
Now it's his fault. Of course. How does it all turn back to his fault that he should have done all these things now? Couldn't she just left?
When you're living this type of life, who's gonna want to leave? In this day and time, like who's gonna want to just,
Where's the energy, man?
Right?
You got dolled up, looking all nice, and you're giving us no energy. But in the first video, it looked like you just got out of the shower ready to go to bed, and you had it all. Where's the enthusiasm, man? What's going on?
Certain people don't know how to just leave in peace. Depending on how you was raised and what you seen, you might put up a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Now, let's see, again, she's you might put up a fight. But earlier in the videos, you shouldn't be putting hands on people. You need to know better. Men need to learn. Control your anger.
Why is she saying that so like it's a normal, like what? If someone tells you get out of the house, you know what you do? You get out. Like, that's the normal human thing to do. Like, this is an abnormal situation. Like, what she done, she's a weird person. Like, this isn't one of those things that just happen and, No, this is a very unique, weird woman. She's very weird, odd. Needs to be in prison. Antisocial.
In certain situations, it's just like, baby, just get your things. Leave with peace. Don't be, causing this boy his reputation and everything that he's worked hard for, and you too. You know what I'm saying? They said that he chose not to press charges on her, and she chose to press charges on him, knowing that this could affect his career. And let me just tell y'all this, and I know I don't really have to...
This is what I be saying, man. Listen, there are certain women who are going to call it sassy. There are certain women that are going to call it this or that. We gotta start keeping the same energy, bro. Why are you not pressing charges?
Yeah.
She's damaging your shit. She's doing all this kind of shit. Why are you not pressing charges?
Agreed.
Why?
Because we want to be simp white knights. It's part of us, P. It's part of us. We try to protect women. We try to, make their lives easier. We try not to cause issues in their lives. That's what just men do. We just take it. We move on. So I agree upon it, but then I also disagree upon it that we really need to hold them accountable.
Because you're a man.
Yeah.
Fool.
Pretty much,
And if she just presses charges on you, she could have ruined your whole shit. Yep. If there was no recording, she could have ruined your whole shit. You could have been finished. Your whole life would have been done.
Benito.
When I'm coming on here and giving out certain reports or information, this is my job. This is what I love to do. And I'm never on here to judge anyone. This is just what...
I'm here to judge, guys. That's what I do.
was here. So, I just be the one to just tell it like a TIS. All right? But I say that everything with love. Xavier Worthy, you and your fiance or ex-fiance, I'm praying for y'all too and y'all mental.
Look, shout out to this lady here. I think her reporting in both videos were really good. I just thought the energy in this one was just a bit lacking, but that's okay. I'm happy that he didn't put hands on her or harm her in any way. The charges have been dropped. He's gonna leave her, hopefully. Everyone can move on from this situation. She should be in prison though. She should be dropped from, because she's a sprinter apparently. All the sponsors should drop her, just like how they do the men, right? She should be dropped from everything. Her career should be over after this, if we're being fair. So in this next clip, we're going to be looking at a woman who went viral a couple months ago, or maybe a couple weeks ago now. for having a gym crush. And I watched the video. It was giving mental health. It was giving stalker vibes. It was giving very...
Oh, is this the Asian one I covered?
Right? But her page has been kind of going up. She's been getting numbers. And what you're seeing is, yeah, this woman actually has like mental health issues. And look, TikTok is a great thing. Social media is a great thing. You know, there are people who are doing crack, showing their day-to-day lives on TikTok. And it's like, wow, they're giving you an insight that you've never seen before. People with bipolar, schizophrenia, all types of people. And these people are giving you an insight to what real mental health looks like.
Oh, they chose up. They chose up. They chose up, echoing in my head. Every time someone chooses someone over me, that is what's echoing in my head. I'm just not good enough. They chose up. I'm not good enough because they chose up. I'm down and they chose up.
I mean, girl, the nose ring, a couple, you know, those nails. There's so many things you can do to make yourself a better mate and like to sell yourself better. Like even the wig that you're wearing is probably not the greatest. Like, I don't know.
And I don't give a fuck about what y'all say about me crying. I do what the fuck I want because this is my fucking page. And I know there's somebody going through the same thing I'm going through or feeling the same way that I'm feeling. And so I'm being that person for them to let them know that you're not alone and this world is fucking sucky and men fucking suck.
Women do too.
They fucking suck.
People suck. People.
And this is literally a minor inconvenience.
Yep.
In my day.
Yeah, and you're having it ruin you.
So much to breathe. Okay.
And I think about the whole mental asylums and stuff back that we used to have back in the day. Like, even my friend, one of my friends in high school, we went to pharmacy tech school together, and then we had to do internship. I did internship at a hospital. He did internship at a mental facility. It was a huge compound made for mental illness people, and he was in like this pharmacy room that he wasn't allowed to go out of the room because it was dangerous for him to do all these things. It makes me think about that because that place got closed down now. That was when that was like 20 years ago or so. So where do these people go? How do these people make it in life when there's not a place for them to kind of like, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking a little bit too much into this.
I don't fucking care.
That was a mental breakdown. That is most likely someone who suffers with depression. And oftentimes we speak about, you know, a lot of these women who are delusional, right? They think they're 10 out of 10 and they think but in reality, they're not that. But
yeah, mental illness.
Solution isn't this, right? This isn't what we want from women.
No.
To just completely hate themselves.
No, we just want them to be aware.
But the idea that you're in a situation and it doesn't work out, and immediately you're thinking it's because you're not good enough. You need to go to therapy. You need to, you know what I'm saying? Because degrading yourself like this and then bringing it on, this is not normal behavior.
I'm not saying don't criticize yourself and like don't judge yourself, but be nice to yourself. Like, you only got you.
I will give my introduction 1,000,000 times because I'm a grown-ass woman and I'm not ashamed. For the ones who didn't know, my name is Diamond. I'm a 27-year-old stay-at-home mom with a 51-year-old husband.
Excuse me?
Met when I was 21, and all within that year, we dated, we got pregnant, got engaged, and then we got married, all in that order.
Met when she was 21, 6 years ago, which means that he was 45 years old when they met. Man, old enough to be her father.
27-year-old stay-at-home mom that is, yes, still preparing to separate from her 51-year-old husband.
Now they're preparing to divorce.
I told y'all from the beginning that although I'm in an age gap relationship, I'm not a big advocate of age gap relationships. I could have sworn I told y'all I had mommy and daddy issues, baby. And that if my childhood was different, then no, I would not have ended up with my husband.
No, my God. Now that they are going through their divorce and stuff like that, she's now on her page basically saying like, oh, no matter their age, it looks like these men never mature and stuff like that. And I'm just like, what do you expect from a man that is 20 plus years older than you and is willing to date you? That man is old enough to be your father. What do you expect from a man that is willing to do that with you? There's nothing wrong with being a stay-at-home mom. I seen BRS make a very good point the other day. He said when women were stay-at-home moms by law, the whole idea of being a stay-at-home mom is a misogynistic standpoint. Women had to be stay-at-home moms. They had no rights at all.
True.
Because the men were actually misogynistic back then. So for women to voluntarily be stay-at-home moms, mind you, like I said, no problem with it. You're setting yourself up to be in that misogynistic idea of a way of living. Like, it's weird. Especially with older men with an age gap of 20
I get what he's saying. I get what
plus
he's saying.
years of age, bro. It's wild.
I kind of get what he's saying at the end. I've always said the traditional relationship dynamic is bad. Stay-at-home wife, provider husband, it's a bad relationship dynamic. It doesn't work in this day and age. When it comes to age,
it works really well if the husband is able to maintain everything on his own income. The way it is now, yes, I do agree. Most people are gonna have to work.
Gap relationships, I don't really have a problem with it. Like, I'm not like, oh my God, these men, these 50-year-old men dating 25-year-old women, they're so bad. No, they're both adults, right?
I never cared.
But I couldn't imagine doing that when I'm 50. Personally, I'm in my late 20s. I couldn't imagine dating a woman that's 21 now. So in 10 years, it's just not going to happen for me. But these relationships...
See, P is a little bit different than me. I mean, if I was to be single and I was to date, I don't care about dating a 20-year-old or 22-year-old or whatever it is. It doesn't matter as long as they look good and they have the morals and everything that I'm looking for. Like, who cares about age?
Relationship dynamics.
Obviously, legal ages.
We see them a lot on the internet, but in real life, they aren't common. Right? I'm talking about...
They're not that tough.
15, 20-year age gaps.
Well, see, my family has a decent amount of age gaps. Most of my cousins married age gaps, decent sized age gaps, 5+. Some of them are 10+. Even one of my cousins married a man that was actually older than my dad, or like at the same age as my dad. They're like very similar age. But my cousin was, I want to say 20 something at the time. My dad is. Now, this is at the time, so like they're I think they're like 15 years apart or something like that. They're great couples. Our family, I mean, it's a little bit different for Asians, how Asians see it. Yes, we're a little bit more on the age gap, and it's okay on the age gap on Asian culture. So.
And the reason why they aren't common is because for a woman who's 21 to date a 45-year-old man, she has to have issues. She has to have issues. And in my opinion, in order for a man to date that much younger, he must have some stuff going on as well. So when I see these types of relationships ending, it's not really a surprise because, again, most people date between like 2 and 3 years of each other in terms of age. And there's a reason why.
No, P's right. Most people are within like 5 years. I think within the 5-year gaps or so, that's where most people fit. But in a lot more in Asian cultures and a lot of things, there is a good chunk of demographics of men that go to war and do these things and come back and finally they're well, maintained and well taken care of, or I mean, well educated and well, financed now. Then they look for wives afterwards. So it's not uncommon. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And